and welcome back to our actual second match of Card Sharks. We had some technical difficulties back on that last game. Now, before I start, I would like to tell you that our donations for this month will be going to Direct Relief. Now, keep in mind that that is the charity that has been picked by Team Zeldathon for Zeldathon Relief. And remember also, they're doing the adventure system again, so if you'd like to get a head start on seeing your favorite Zelda game being played, I suggest you make that donation right now. We'll be very grateful for it. Anyways, we're back to our second game of the match, and it is a very, very high-octane game because we have our two biggest Card Sharks winners here in the history of Card Sharks here on Game Show Night. We have Sariathesage, who is now the number 1 seed, who's won almost 30,000 rupees in her championship reign. And we have ProfessorWhom, who is so far the biggest winner on a single game of Card Sharks by winning 25,800 rupees. So between the two of you, over 55,000 rupees in cash and cards. So, Sariathesage, are you ready to go and try and win your 4th straight win?
I am.
All right, good luck to you. And ProfessorWhom, are you ready to see if you can take the number 1 spot again for the biggest money winner of all time in Card Sharks?
My body is ready.
All right, excellent. Best of luck to the both of you. You guys know how the game works, so let's get started with game number 1. Saria, you are the bigger winner right now because you've won 3 in a row, so we have got you on the red cards. ProfessorWhom, you're going to be on the blue cards. Good luck to the both of you. Here's question number 1 of game number 1, and the question belongs to you, Saria. We asked 100 people, does making love make you hungry? It's the son of raunchy Card Sharks already. How many said...
Welcome to game show late night.
Yep, the game show
Late
night.
Late edition.
Yes. So, Saria, how many said they do get hungry?
I'm gonna go with 70%.
70 out of 100 said they do get hungry. ProfessorWhom, is the actual answer higher or lower than 70?
I might as well flip a coin because I just lower.
Lower than 70. Number of people who said they do get hungry is 37. Very much lower. ProfessorWhom, you're right, so you have control of the cards. ProfessorWhom, in this game, your first card is a 9. Would you like to play or change?
I really hate those 9s. Let's get it out of here.
All right, changing the 9 to a 4. Great card. What would you like to do?
These cards are never nice to anyone, but I think it's higher than the 4.
Higher than the 4? It's an 8. Now you're right in the middle with an 8, ProfessorWhom. Want to continue on playing or freeze?
You know what? Lower than that 8.
Risking it lower? Oh no, it's a 10. It's not lower. And that means Saria gets a free shot at the cards. Now, Saria, you didn't win the high-low question, so you can't change this card, but you wouldn't want to. It's a deuce. Call this.
Sorry, it's a 2, right, Lars?
2. Yep, 2.
Higher than the 2.
Higher than the 2? It's a jack. Sorry, ProfessorWhom, it is not a 2. It's a jack. Saria, want to continue playing or freeze?
I'm gonna play and lower than the jack.
Lower than the jack? Oh no, it's a queen. It's not lower. That means neither player... These cards indeed. That means neither player makes any progress, so we move on to the next question. And ProfessorWhom, that question belongs to you. We asked 100 married women, have you ever lied to your husband about a dent in your car? How many said that they have lied to their husband about a dent in the car?
65?
65 out of 100 said they have lied. Saria, is the answer higher or lower than 65?
I'm gonna say lower.
Lower than 65. Number of married women who have lied is 24. It is very much lower. Saria has control of the cards. And Saria, you're looking at that 2 again. You want to play it, I assume.
Yes, play and higher than the 2, please.
Higher than the 2? It's an 8. You're right in the middle with an 8, Saria. Play or freeze.
I'm gonna play and higher than the 8.
Taking a chance higher than the 8? Oh no, it's a 2. It's not higher. And And that means Professor Whom gets a shot at the cards. You've got a 4, but you can't change it. What's the call here?
Higher than the 4.
Higher than the 4? It's a 6. Would you like to continue playing or freeze?
Let's go higher than that 6.
Higher than the 6? It's an ace! An ace, Professor Whom.
Lower than the ace.
Lower than the ace? It's a 5. 1 card away from game number 1. Want to continue playing or freeze?
Okay, just one question. How many cards does Saria have to do?
She still has all 4 cards because she busted on that 8.
You know, I feel like these cards are going to murder me at any chance they get, so freeze.
Freezing on the 5. That protects your position. You're 1 card away from game number 1. We move on to question 3, and the question belongs to you, Saria. We asked 100 Marines. Be honest. Are you a male chauvinist? How many Marines said that they are a male chauvinist?
Wow. I'm gonna go 45.
45, and game show late night rolls on. Professor Whom, higher or lower than 45?
Lower?
Lower than 45.
I don't even know.
Number of Marines who are a male chauvinist is 43. It is just a little bit lower by 2. Well done, Professor Whom. And now you've got a 5. Do you want to play or change?
I'm going to change it.
All right. Hoping for a better card here. Professor Whom, that 5 now becomes, a 6. All right, Professor Whom, you got a 6. Call this for the win.
These cards make it seem like it's going to be lower, but let's go higher.
All right, he's going to go with the odds, and if he's right, you win game number 1. Higher than the 6?
I probably won't be.
It is higher! It was a king!
Finally!
Professor Whom wins game number 1 and 100 rupees. All right, that means Saria, you got to win this game or your championship reign is over. So we're going to set up for game number 2. Brand new cards dealt out. And Professor Whom, we're going to start game number 2 with you. Here is the question. We asked 100 single women, have you ever dated a man you met at a singles bar? And Tunity, you like the host's voice? Well, I'm very flattered about that. Thank you very much for the compliment, and I'm glad that you're enjoying game show night. Okay, Professor Whom, I will repeat the question for you. We've asked 100 women, have you ever dated a man you met at a singles bar? How many said that they have dated a man they met in a singles bar?
I'm going to go right down the middle with 50.
Right down the middle with 50. Saria, is the actual answer higher or lower than 50?
I'm gonna say lower.
Lower than 50. Number of single women who have dated a man at a singles bar is 35. You're right, Saria. It was lower. All right, brand new game. Saria, your first card in this game is a 10. Want to play or change?
Play and lower than the 10, please.
Gonna keep the 10. Lower than the 10? Oh no, it's a king. It's not lower. And Professor Whom, that means you get a free shot at the cards. Your card is a deuce. What are you gonna do?
Higher than the 2.
Higher than the 2? It's a queen. What would you like to do now?
Lower than the queen.
Lower than the queen? Oh no, another queen. It's not lower.
My gosh.
Too bad. That means no progress is made. We go on to question number 2. Saria, this question appears to be right up your alley. Here it is. We asked 100 male members of the British aristocracy, can you trace your genealogy back more than 500 years? How many said that they can trace their genealogy back more than 500 years?
I'm gonna say 60%.
60 out of 100 said that they can trace their genealogy back more than 500 years. Professor Whom, is it higher or lower than 60?
I'm going to say lower.
Lower than 60. For male members of the British aristocracy who can trace the genealogy is 52. You're right, it is lower. Professor Whom, you get control of the cards. Professor Whom, you've got that 2.
Higher than the 2.
All right, higher than the 2. It's an 8. Right in the middle with an 8, Professor Whom. You want to play or freeze?
Is the next question sudden death?
No, we have one more question.
Okay. Freeze.
Freezing on the 8, that protects your position and that keeps Saria away from the cards. Professor Whom, here's the question to you. We asked 100 Australian women, in your opinion, should young couples live together before they get married? How many Australian women said that they think young couples should live together before they get married?
41.
41 out of 100. All right. Saria, is the actual answer higher or lower than 41?
I would say higher.
Higher than 41. Number of Australian women who think that young couples should live together is 63. You're right, Saria. It was higher. You have control of the cards, and Saria, you've got that 10. Want to play or change?
I'm going to play and lower than the 10, please.
Gonna keep the 10 and go lower than the 10. Is she right this time? It's a 3. Good card. Want to continue playing?
Yes, please play and higher than the 3.
Higher than the 3. It's a queen. 2 cards away from tying up the match. Want to play or freeze?
Play and lower than the queen.
Risking it lower than the queen. It's a 4. You're now 1 card away from tying up the match. What are you going to do?
Play and higher than the 4, please.
If it's higher than the 4, we go to the tiebreaker. Higher than the 4. Oh no, it's a 2. Bad luck, Saria. That means,
Telling you, they're
man,
out.
Professor Whom, you get a free shot at the cards, but you didn't win the question, so you cannot change this card. You've got that 8. What's this?
Higher than the 8.
Higher than the 8. It's a jack. You're 2 cards away from the match.
Lower than the jack.
Lower than the jack. It's another 8. All right, Professor Whom, you're now 1 card away from winning the championship. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna freeze.
Gonna freeze on the 8. That protects your position. And now we have a very interesting scenario coming up as we have reached sudden death. Somebody has to win on this play of the cards. The question goes to you, Saria. We asked 100 people, when a 16-year-old commits a serious crime, should he be punished as severely as an adult? How many said that they should be punished as severely as an adult?
I'm going to say 35%.
35 out of 100 said that they should be punished as severely as an adult. Professor Whom, is it higher or lower than 35?
I'm gonna say higher.
Higher than 35. Number of people who said that they should be punished as severely as an adult is 75. Professor Whom, you're right, it was higher. Okay, Professor Whom, we're in sudden death. Here are your options. Professor Whom, you've got an 8. You're 1 card away from winning the championship, and you can change the card if you'd like. Get it right, and you will win the championship, and it'll be your 2nd win in a row. But if you goof, Saria will tie up this match. Or you can pass control to Saria, who's got a 10, and has to call 4 cards in a row correctly, and she cannot change the card. If she makes 1 mistake, the championship goes to you, Professor Whom. What are you going to do? Play or pass?
So let me get something straight. I can't change the card unless I accept to play it.
Yeah, if you play it, you can change the card. But yes, you must decide first if you're going to play or pass.
I don't like these cards. They're very mean.
So are you going to pass them?
I'm gonna pass.
All right, passing them to you, Saria. You have a 10. You got to call 4 cards in a row correctly. 1 mistake, and Professor Whom becomes the champion. What's the call?
Okay, I'm going to have to go lower than the 10.
Lower than the 10? It's a 5. All right, Saria, call this.
Okay, higher than the 5, please.
Higher than the 5? Oh no, it's a 4, and Professor Whom is the champion. It's his 2nd win in a row. Congratulations. Well played.
Thank you.
Well played, him.
Yep, you're very welcome.
Cards.
Well, Saria, you had a very good championship run, and as it stands in the moment, you do have the all-time winningest record for Card Sharks. Your winnings on this championship reign are 29,676 rupees, and that puts you, I believe, close to 40,000 rupees all time. So congratulations. Did you have fun today, Saria?
I did.
All right, well done. Thank you for being here on Card Sharks here on Game Show Night. All right, Professor Whom, are you ready to hit the cards?
I am ready.
All right, let's get to the board. All right, Professor Whom, the 200 rupees that you won in the game gives you an even 26,000 rupees on this championship reign. Let's see if we can add on to that total. Professor Whom, 200 rupees, and you have a 7. Do you want to play or change?
Let's go all in lower.
You're going to play the 7.
Yeah.
All right. He's going to save the changes for later, and I think he's going to try and shoot the moon right now. Let's find out if it works out. And you said lower than the 7, correct?
Correct.
All right. All of it. 200 rupees. Lower than the 7? It's a 4! Good call, Professor Whom. You've got 400 rupees and a 4. You want to play it?
All higher than the 4.
All of it. 400 rupees. Higher than the 4? It's an ace! 800 rupees and an ace. You can't lose. Let's hear it.
All of it lower than the 8.
All right, for a perfect first row, is it lower than the ace? It's a 7. You got it. All right, 1,600 rupees. We move the 7 up to the next row. I'll give you the other 400 rupees in betting money. You've got 2,000 rupees and a 7, and you can change the card if you'd like. What are you going to do with it?
I will change this one.
All right. 1, 2, or 3?
Let's go with 3.
Card number 3. All right. Best of luck to you, Professor Whom. That 7 now becomes a 10. That's a little bit better. Still not a great card. All right, you have 2,000 rupees and a 10. What are you going to do?
All of it lower than the 10.
Oh, he's pushing for it. He's trying for the perfect game. All of it. 2,000 rupees. Lower than the 10? It's a 4. You got it. 4,000 rupees and a 4, but you cannot change the card. What are you going to do here?
All of it lower than the 5. No, higher than the 4.
All right, I'll say it again. You've got a 4. You're going to go all of it higher than the 4?
Yeah.
Okay. All of it. For 8,000 rupees, higher than the 4? It's a jack. All right, Professor Whom, you've got 8,000 rupees and a jack. What are you going to do?
All of it lower than the jack.
Oh, good luck to you, Professor Whom. I'd like to see you have a shot at this. All of it. For 16,000 rupees, lower than the jack? Oh, no! It's a king! Oh,
You gotta be kidding
no! I am so sorry, Professor Whom. Oh, man, these cards are so tough. You were played so well, and
Jeez.
tell you, the cards weren't that great, but you did well with them, and then that king comes up. Boy, I am terribly sorry. Bad luck indeed. Well, maybe you'll get it next time. You play these cards really well, and perhaps you'll have another shot at it. You still got a chance at winning the car, though, so you ready to go with that?
Yes.
All
let's
right.
do it.
Man, oh man. I tell you, we're gonna give the 32,000 rupees away someday. I just can feel it. Maybe today will be the day. Who knows? Anyways, Professor Whom, I have 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them says the word car. If you can find it, you will win a Hyundai Excel worth 5,995 rupees. Yeah, a lot of the chat is crying. They feel real bad for you. Let's all give Professor Whom a hug because he tried his best. I really wanted him to win that 32,000 rupees. It may happen yet later, but yeah, that was just bad luck. Anyways.
I'm crying with them.
I would be too, yeah. Anyways, give me a number between 1 and 7. Maybe you'll win a car.
7.
Number 7. Lucky 7. All right. Good luck to you, Professor Whom. I really want to see you get this car. That will make up for what happened just now. And Fun for Freedom chat, pick a number where you think the car might be and see if you can win the car yourselves if Professor Whom can't do it. But number 7 is the number we're looking for right now. Good luck. For the car is the car behind card number 7. It is! You've won the car, Professor Whom! How about that? What a turnaround!
Finally.
That is awesome. You've won the car. Congratulations. So, for this match, you won a total of 6,195 rupees. Your grand total now in this championship reign, you have taken back the number 1 spot for a championship reign. you've got yourself 31,995 rupees. Congratulations, Professor Whom.
Suck it, Icy.
Suck it, Icy, indeed. Well, that was another exciting game. We've given away cards on back-to-back games. That's a first in the history of Card Sharks Game Show Night. We've never had 2 cards won consecutively like that, so well done.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we're going to get set up for game number 3 of Card Sharks. We've had a lot of fun here already. We will have that for you right after this. Don't you dare go away.